Some devils. J-dawg back to answer some more goddamn questions. And first goddamn question we're gonna go over is gonna be one J-dawg kind of stumbled across. It's a fucking video. Now I'm pretty sure somebody did ask me on this channel what I thought of it. I'm almost positive. As a matter of fact, I think I even been asked on Hellcast, or at least Reaper brought it up to me, like the Kardashians wearing metal shirts and shit like that. And that's when I first heard about it. I was like, I don't fucking talk about, man. It's half these bozos you're mentioning, I don't even know who they are. I mean, granted, I've heard of the Kardashians, but a lot of them I was like, I don't even know who that is. But that's the first time I heard of this fucking phenomenon. But I stumbled across this video on accident. You know, where they give the recommends. What is it called? And I'm not going to lie, too. I'm going to use the exact goddamn same fucking title, but put J-dawg reacts. It's the video 1.4 million fucking views. I mean, granted, it's been 2 years ago, but still, holy fuckski. All my fucking videos combined in 2 years, I highly doubt it's 1.4 million views. In fact, I bet money it's not. There's no way it is. But the title is, it's by Revolver, I'm assuming Revolver magazine. Should non-metalheads wear metal shirts? Question mark. Rockers react. Rockers react. Fucking J-dawg reacts. Seem like there's a popular topic, so I'll use that title, see what kind of fucking clicks we get. Clickbait, J-dawg. I mean, yeah, kind of to get views. I mean, I don't make these videos so nobody watches them, and I don't even monetize the shit, so I don't make any goddamn money on it. But it seems like a popular goddamn topic. Well, the main reason I wanted to get talk about, because I think you guys already have a pretty goddamn good idea of what my fucking opinion is on the topic, is where were the fucking rockers react? I guess since they put rockers, then slight pass. They didn't say fucking metalheads or fucking devils or true metalheads. I was like, who are all these zeros? I was like, other than fucking Phil Anselmo and guest counts, not really. Who are these nobodies? I was like, I don't even know who any of these fucking tool bags are. Ironically enough, the guy that had kind of the most, kind of like the most appropriate response looked fucking Marilyn Manson as a motherfucker. Big X on his fucking forehead. I mean, dude, I'd be willing to bet money. Now, one of those motherfuckers listens to the goddamn Unchain the Wolves or fucking Hell's and Holy Fire. What do we fucking say over here? If you don't know Unchain the Wolves or Hell's and Holy Fire, like deer in headlights, stick in the mouth, get fucking lost. Like, get fucking lost. It just means you're in mainstream goddamn music. So get Mr. X on his fucking forehead. He had to be some deathcore or Marilyn Manson or something. His response was probably the best. But it was definitely, who the fuck's this guy? And no ways he listened to Hell's and Holy Fire or even fucking heard it. But that was my main thing. I'm like, who are all these fucking nobodies? And then they're kind of commenting like, well, if somebody's wearing a Metallica shirt or a Pantera shirt. When this phenomenon was brought up to me by Reaper, dude, who cares if somebody's wearing a Metallica or a Pantera shirt? That is just as fucking generic now as goddamn AC/DC. And we know people wear AC/DC shirts who not necessarily a fan of the band. You know, maybe they like goddamn fucking a song off Back in Black or something, which they, if they could even name it, because they heard it on the radio. But damn sure we know people by the thousands wear AC/DC fucking shirts that don't own a single CD or LP. Guaranteed. I mean, they sell the shirts literally at fucking Walmart. So Pantera is almost like, yeah, Phil, Pantera, you know, someone wearing a Pantera shirt, like, oh, like you got something tough on? That's pussy shit, brah. Now, when they brought up the Kardashians and it showed an image, she's wearing like an old school Morbid Angel shirt from the Blessed Are the Sick. I think it was like the kind of like the tour design, but it was definitely from the Blessed Are the Sick era. Badass design. And he said, okay, now we're talking death metal. Now we're talking about death and Satan. Now we're talking about the real shit, not the pussy shit. I mean, Metallica. Fuck cares? You could put a fucking Metallica shirt on my fucking 95-year-old grandpa. And yeah, it's, you know, mainstream fucking just fit in shit. It's like, me seeing a Metallica shirt is the equivalent of me seeing a fucking Ohio State fucking shirt or a Cleveland Browns or a Raiders. Just poser shit, poser mainstream shit. Who cares about that? But yeah, the Morbid Angels, the Cannibal Corpse. I didn't see anybody, at least they didn't mention, and I don't recall Reaper ever bringing up either. Bringing up any of these poser ass fucking non-metal canoes wearing a Cannibal Corpse shirt. Didn't see any of those, which is shocking. You would think that'd be kind of like the number one, right? They brought up Cradle of Filth. And again, it's funny because over here, you know, you get the real devils over here, and they call me an elitist, but even more elitist than me. yeah, seeing somebody wearing a Cradle of Filth shirt that is more surprising than Metallica or Pantera. And yeah, I don't think Cradle of Filth's underground by any fucking stretch, but it is a again, your grandma would find it appalling. Your grandpa would find it a fucking appalling. Your mommy and daddy would not fucking like it. And I'm talking about real fucking mommy and daddies back in the goddamn day, not a 28-year-old fucking nowadays. Grant, I understand that's a fucking parent. I get it, but I'm just saying. When I think of parents my days, I'm thinking of like in the '90s and shit, where it's like that was appalling. 28 year old nowadays, yeah, they might like that shit. I'm talking about when it was coming out and crap. It was more extreme. I mean, hell, it still is technically speaking. Even the wimpy later Cradle of Filth albums are still more extreme than the Motorhead, AC/DC, Pantera, Metallica. The guys were like, yeah, oh my god, they're wearing somebody non-metal's wearing that. Non-football fans wear fucking Ohio State and Cleveland Browns all the fucking time, all the time. Cleveland Indians, all that shit. It's mainstream junk at this fucking point. So weed that out. But I think, and I didn't see any images either, but somebody did say, and maybe Craig brought that up on the channel, or somebody else brought it up, that somebody was wearing was a Kardashian or one of them, or Will Smith or somebody was wearing a Mortician shirt that's not into it. So that's kind of where I'll put my opinion on that. We're talking real metal, Morbid Angel, Mortician. So I mentioned Cradle of Filth, early shit, real stuff. God damn it! I don't need to explain it to the fucking dum dums again over the fear. If you don't realize that the early Cradle of Filth was real shit, whether you liked it or not, then you're a fucking idiot and go take a fucking hike with the goddamn Metallica wearing shirt non metal listeners. You're not the same as them, but you're just as stupid as them. So what do I think of people that aren't in the scene wearing the real shit shirts that literally never even heard the fucking band. Not, oh, he's pretending, he's a fake, he shows up to the shows, but so he's at least at the show, right? Like literally never even heard him. You're just, am I mad by seeing it? To be honest, like I said, it's my opinion was he worded it pretty well spoken. The fucking Marilyn Manson looking guy in the revolver, the X on his forehead, zero clue what band he's in or what the fuck what he's about. Know nothing about him. Don't even know his name. But his side of it was like saying, you're entering a world that means so much to us and as a lifestyle, and you're just kind of like casually coming in like it's cool. It's kind of disrespectful, like, and it's annoying to us in that sense. And that's the way I look at it. I'm like, dude, you don't even know. And it's funny because let's say it was Deicide or something like that. It may be completely what you're against. Like they're hating on people like you. You're a Christian. You know what I mean? It could be something in that realm. So you just look very, very fucking stupid, and the teenage J-dawg is fucking annoyed by you. Now, I'll take the other side where some of the other guys, because I do, with everything in life, I actually do, especially when it comes to all this stupid ass politics and all this other dumb shit going on in the world, which I don't follow. But my stance, I try to keep very neutral for the main reason I just don't give a fuck. But the other reasoning being is I try to see both sides, to look at it from both angles, like who's mad about what, why, and why the other side sees it the other way, and try to come up with a somewhat of an intelligent conclusion. As fucking weird as that may sound coming from me, so, I come on here and you go, oh, gosh, just babbling shit off. It's kind of intentional. I do try to look at it unbiasedly on all this stuff. So the guy's saying, they have the right to wear whatever they want, and freedom and shit like that. I do agree with that, but it's like, I just don't understand it from the perspective of whoever you are. Why do you want to wear something that you don't know what it is? Like, it just makes no sense to me. Like, I don't get it. Like, there's tons of stuff out there, no matter what you're in, whether you're in the goddamn sports, movies, music, video games, whatever the case is. Just wear something that you like. Like, if you're into anime fucking video games, wear that. You know what I mean? If you like The Simpsons, wear a Homer Simpson shirt. Like, why? I don't get it. It's like, why wouldn't you want to wear just something that you like over something you don't know what it is? That's like something like some cartoon or something. Pretend I wasn't into metal. Like, I know my personality. If there was some cartoon, even if I thought the design was cool, I wouldn't just wear it when I knew no idea what it was. Never even heard of it. Now, maybe I thought the shirt looked cool and go check it out because of it. Oh, that's a cool design. Let me go check. What is this all about? It maybe do that. Now, one thing I will say too, also looking at it unbiasedly, which I have to admit, and I don't think any of the guys pointed this out. Maybe Phil said something, his advertisement. I'm not gonna lie. If the Kardashians or Will Smith or some huge fucking famous person, if they were wearing a Nunslaughter shirt, a Deceased shirt, a Spider shirt, what I'm getting is bands on Hell's Headbangers, bands we work with, would I be pissed? No, I have to admit, I'd almost kind of prefer it because for free advertisements, to get that name out. Now from that, but now from a side of what a canoe, I know this guy. There's no way in fuck listens to Nunslaughter. He don't own Hell's and Holy Fire. No fucking way, Jose does he? Kanye West, he's got that. He doesn't even know what the fuck it is. Nor would he like it. Guaranteed. But if he was wearing it, especially if it was, I mean, say yeah, Hell's and Holy Fire shirt, so we deal with Nunslaughter. We're the main label has released the most Nunslaughter shit ever over all the years. And we have that design in stock. We sell it. Again, the business side, yeah, I guess I'd kind of prefer it. The fan side, I'm like, this guy's canoe is fucking fuck. So that's kind of my stance. I think, yeah, I just look at you like you're a fucking idiot. A couple guys did say that good point too, which I did agree with. You're opening yourself up for criticism. Again, not crappy Metallica. That's what they're talking about, though. Too. I'm kind of like reverting this to the real shit because again, I was like, dude, who are these guys? It's a bunch of fucking zeros. I was like, I never even heard of this. I mean, I'm assuming they're just a mainstream fucking garbage. The fucking thing is, they're probably not zeros. They're probably famous motherfuckers. But again, they're not into real shit. So it's kind of like, but the one they did say, the point thing is, yeah, you might be schooled by a guy who's, really passionate about this and being asked to name you 5 songs or so. You're going to run that and they're going to call you out. You're a fucking poser. And I do agree with that. I'm like, yeah, not for crappy ass fucking trendy ass fucking Pantera, not for Slayer, not for fucking Metallica. Real shit. If you're wearing a Deranged shirt and you're like, dude, I know there is no way in fuck this canoe knows what goddamn High on Blood is, what fucking Rated X is, what the band is in general. Like no way I could just tell by looking at them. Someone like myself, granted, I wouldn't because I just don't give a fuck and I don't want to talk to them anyways. But somebody that's into the shit like I am, they might go up to you and be like, dude, I know you don't like that fucking band, you fucking poser. Name me 5 songs right now, I'm tearing that shirt off your back and kicking your ass. Not saying I condone that, but goddamn, that would be probably pretty fucking justified and nothing else fucking funny. Cobra that fucking thing right off. You don't like that band? That fucking thing off Stallone style. Goddamn it, that's what needs to be done. Anyways, that's my goddamn fucking take on it. Now, for any of the other 1.2 million views I won't fucking get on this topic, like shitty ass Revolver did, there's just a bunch of fucking poser crap over there. We'll give my other goddamn elitist fucking answers, and I'm sure half those idiots that would come over here that would think that, goddamn it. Again, they listen to Disaster, Tyrants of the Netherworld, guarantee no. And those aren't very underground, too. Disaster, Tyrants of the Netherworld, Nunslaughter, Hells and Holy Fire, and goddamn fucking Destroyer 66, Unchained the Wolves. All 3, all those bozos on that fucking Revolver shit, guaranteed, no idea who it is, never heard it, not a fan of it, and those aren't very fucking underground. Those are just, if you're in the underground, those are staples. They aren't aware of it. Guaranteed. Anyways, Chip Lionel. Question mark. J-Dawg, 2 questions. What is your zodiac sign? And what would you choose if you had to favor one album between None So Vile and Blasphemy Made Flesh? Thanks for everything you do. Later, goddammit. So we'll answer the second one first. None So Vile versus Blasphemy Made Flesh. Very, 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 very difficult. Both fucking 10s. No doubt about it. Both my fucking favorite releases from Canada of all time. Open Face Surgery is definitely one of my favorite goddamn Cryptopsy songs. That mile-long scream towards midway through the song is fucking just phenomenal. It's even got Sheepdog beat on his long fucking just breathless fucking not taking a breath fucking scream, you know what I mean? That's probably my favorite just all in one of all time. It's Open Face Surgery, goddamn it, in case you happen to give a fuck. But as a whole, gonna have to go None So Vile. And the only reason it probably edges it out just a little, I heard that one first. And as we know, usually when you hear that first, I remember when I heard that as a kid, between Lord Worm's fucking spectacular fucking death throat and those goddamn flowy drums, I mean, it was just a no-brainer. I was like, this is fucking phenomenal. And Zodiac sign, I don't know, brah. I don't really pay attention to that goddamn trendy shit. I was born in January, but I'll just say my fucking Zodiac sign is Death and Satan, goddammit. What's on the fucking Christian list? Don't know, don't care. It's death and Satan over here, goddamn it. Starting a new goddamn fucking zodiac. Take all the trendy shit and up your ass right here, right now, goddamn it. Another line, them fucking revolver posers. Would not, do not, and cannot fucking know. Lauren Holmes, J-dawg, got a question for you, brother. What are your top 3 brands from the great state of Virginia? Mine are Deceased, Morbius, Deceased and Morbius, 2 other fucking bands, another revolver guys listen to, and Antichrist Seas Machine. They definitely don't listen to them. Granted, neither do I really, but I'm fully aware of who the fuck they are. Deceased for sure, number 1, no doubt about it. That's another one. Again, if you don't like Deceased, you don't have enough. If you don't like Deceased, in my book, you do not get to make a 1.2 million, 1.4, whatever the fuck it was, video reviewing non-metalheads reviewing wearing metal shirts when all you're mentioning is Pantera, Metallica. Because as far as I'm concerned, when you're mentioning those and you don't even know who Deceased is, to me, you're a non-metalhead. I'm into trendy music shit, and some of it just so happens to be have some heavy metal beats. Again, my dad likes Iron Maiden and Black Sabbath and Judas Priest. He'll tell you in 2 fucking seconds, I don't like that headbanging shit. He doesn't like metal at all. Us growing up. Those are his exact words. I don't like that headbanging shit. And then for the death metal stuff, goddamn screaming demons. Because I remember specifically when I asked about, it was Motorhead. He doesn't really like Motorhead. Little too goddamn headbanging. You know, like he's more of a classic rock guy. Likes Maiden, Priest, and fucking Sabbath, though, and Ozzy. And I consider those heavy metal bands. Metallica and shit's right in there. You know what I mean? Of a little later on. Doesn't make you a goddamn metalhead. Not knowing Deceased tells me you're not a metalhead. Deceased number 1. Number 2, I'm going to go with, and none of those fucking tool bags know this one. That's for goddamn sure. But granted, this one is pretty fucking obscure. I don't know if it's Virginia or the DC area, but Wreckage. I talked about them on this channel. The only thing I own by it is a bootleg double LP. Never come out officially, goddamn it, especially except the demo tapes back in the day. They did 5 demos, and the double LP, there's only like 150 of them made too in total existence. Not 150 on color and 700 on black, black vinyl or any bullshit like that. No, 150 total. Goddamn it! And of course, it's the first 4 demos, and ironically enough, I actually have. I might even got rid of it. I specifically went out and got it because it was missing the 5th demo. Now, I think 2 reasons it was omitted from it. Maybe it wouldn't have fit because each demo does have its own side. It's side A, demo 1, side B, demo 2, 3, 4, you know what I mean, etc. And each side does seem to be pretty full. If they were to merge the side, songs from each demo and shit like that, could they squeeze it on there? I'm not sure. I never did the math. But I will say this, I got the 5th demo, like I said, a cassette, seeked it out because I was like, oh shit, I'm missing a demo, and I love this shit. The 5th demo fucking sucked. It reminded me of Sacred Reich Independent album. Not saying it sounded like that, but in that fan base, we're like, this is just fucking buzzard, cock rock, fucking metal wannabe garbage. Sure glad they hung it up after that 5th demo and didn't carry on and do an album, because that's all they did was 5 demos. No 7-inch, no album, no nothing. But those 4 demos, phenomenal death thrash. Similar, doesn't sound like, but similar, like death thrash in the vein, especially the first demo. Like Devastation Chicago, also some of my favorite stuff of all time. But Wreckage, I know King Folly knew 1 or 2 of the guys. I would love for Hells to do a CD and LP of that shit officially. But I don't know any of the guys. King knew 1 of them. I asked him in person the interview I put up on the channel, and I can't remember what he said. Yeah, I don't remember. But they were from either the D.C. area or Virginia. Put it in there. 3rd one, can't think outside my goddamn fucking head. Lord Home. No, that was just I just answered. Joshua Michael. These are older questions too, by the way. Goddamn it. There was 4 of them, so this will definitely knock out today's video. Hey J-dawg, question for you. Have you ever heard about the band Spirit World? Heard the name, but never listened to it. They're kind of a blend of hardcore and death metal. So kind of like Dying Fetus, right? That's what I've always put them in there. Super catchy, moshable songs, kind of like Dying Fetus. Their album covers, especially the second one, are also really cool. Unfortunately, big, bold, and in caps, when I looked them up, the fucking guys are literally in cowboy hats and rhinestones. That fucking made my dick limper than a dish rag. If you're in a death metal band wearing a cowboy hat, that's pretty goddamn fucking bad. Fucking David Vincent style. That guy just needs to be bitch slapped. I mean, the tunes are great. I still would like it. But again, what I say about that, I just don't understand these guys, man. Like, well, I'm a cowboy or I'm a rancher on the side, and I got into heavy music. I've softened my stance since I was 16. I get that, but just don't put a band photo. If you don't fit the bill, just don't put the fucking band photo. Because again, and I bust it out. Granted, I bust it out every 90 days at least, like an ever flowing stream. Original CD, of course, no digital poser bullshit, and signed by all the guys too. In case you happen to give a fuck, Metal on the Hate Campaign Tour 2000 had them all signed it. Memory lane, goddammit. Hey, I was just listening the other day, this week actually. And just every time when I bust it out, it's got that band photo with an inverted cross in the guys, all fucking covered in blood, fucking bullet belts, long hair. I'm like, that's death metal. That's what death metal should look like. It just is. Cowboy hats? I mean, come on, brah. Like, that's like, what is it? What am I going to hear? Some Garth Brooks fucking singing about fucking baling hay and shucking corn, fucking blue skies and cow shit? You know what I mean? That's what I expect when I see a cowboy hat. So just again, if that's what you're into, I'm not going to beat up on the guys too much, especially if you have good tunes. Just don't put a motherfucking goddamn band photo, for fuck's sakes. Does that need to be explained? I think it's a pretty reasonable statement. Last goddamn question. Brad Helmick. Great job, J-Dawg. Met you at the cardiac arrest show at no class. Make sure to come up, goddammit. Don't be no shy boy, shy girl bullshit. What's your thoughts on sheer tier agnostic front? Minor threat? Question mark. I know you mentioned negative approach several times. Sure have. Best hardcore band of all motherfucking time in my book. But keep in mind, I'm not much of a hardcore guy nor a punk guy. Just sprinkled in here and there. It's not my forte. I'd be kind of considered a punk / hardcore poser because some of the equivalents of that scene, the Deceased, Denial of God, Sadistic Intent, fucking Destroyer 666, and Disaster, those essentials, there's probably bands in those genres that I couldn't mention. So that's why I fully admit I'm a goddamn punk / hardcore fucking poser in that realm. I like a few bands here and there. That doesn't make me a hardcoreist. That doesn't make me a punkist. It just means I like a few fucking bands, like my dad likes a few heavy metal bands, but that doesn't make him a metalist. Get it, got it, good. Fucking better. Out of those three, so sheer tier and agnostic front, they're always on my agenda to go back. I'm like, as soon as Hells gets an old release, I don't want some newbie bullshit. I want to hear old skis first, not to pollute my eardrums. Gonna check it out. I know I've had to have heard something because I think it was Kanye that gave me a fucking burned CDR, but I don't remember it. I don't remember what era. Now, Minor Threats, love that first debut album. That second one, well, wasn't a fan. Now, granted, I'd maybe have to go back and listen to it because I've actually heard of that. I remember that was the popular vote. Like, that second one sucks. But I met a few people over the years. Like, oh, no, second one's good, good. And I don't know. I remember fucking stinking up a fucking storm. Whatever. But the first one, fucking, yeah, I think it's fantastic. So if you consider that just hardcore or punk, I guess more so hardcore, right? That actually is like very close to Negative Approach for me because I actually like it a lot, like very, very much so. And then Don and Jim's project, The Satanic Threat. Guilty, guilty, guilty of hating Christ. That's fucking phenomenal. If you don't know that, just drop what you're doing and go pick up a copy of that. We did it. We first released that. No, I'm not sales pitching you, dickhead. Whoever's going to come in and say that. We sold out for fucking 10 years now. The 7-inch longer, but it came out initially on 7-inch. Did we do an LP of it? Definitely a CD. And the CD's got, live bonus shit, I think. Can't remember if we did an LP. I mean, done over 1,000 releases at this point, counting CDs, LPs, cassettes, 7-inches, everything. Kind of blurs together. If we did one, I had one. I think we did an LP. But anyways, the 7-inch, yeah, I remember the red trifold, nice fold-out goddamn cover. It was funny too because I think we co-released that with the fucking label, another label. It's on the tip of my fucking dick. Can't think of who it is though. I think we did 1,000 copies. They got 500. They got 500. And both us, I remember them saying it. Granted, it was more of a punk label, so it wasn't shocking. But for Hells, they sold out super fucking fast, and we were shocked by that because we're mostly known for like death metal, black metal, especially And I know people told me this too. They're like, "Oh man, I thought your favorite bands were going to be Blasphemy, Archgoat, Beherit, Sarcophago, etc." I'm like, no. But anyways, the label gets kind of known for that. So putting out something that wasn't even, in the realm of fucking, Deicide or Hemorrhage or something like that, it was just a completely different style of music, punk. We didn't know how it was going to go over, but it went extremely fucking well. And then the CD did very well too, but we had that stayed in stock for a couple years ago. I don't remember. We might have even repressed that, but definitely did 1,000 CDs. maybe repressed another 1,000. Again, because the CD came out like a few years after this 10. I'm even curious what year the 7-inch we did it. It seems like forever ago, but definitely some time. So I like that too. So yeah, love the Minor Threats. But, Guilty of Being White, fantastic goddamn song. Their take was, Guilty of Hating Christ, and all the songs were switched around like that, the different lyrics and just similar. I thought it was fantastic. So highly recommend checking that out. I don't think I've ever talked about Satanic Throne on the channel. So there the fuck guy. And any Revolver fucking viewers, if you're watching this too, no, you don't know that one. So check it the fuck out. It smokes goddamn crappy ass Metallica and shitty ass fucking Pantera. Consequences, you know the fucking do. Put the God's box, get answer for the morning later. Goddamn it.